What if you could turn almost any idea into a video without a camera, without a studio, and without a production team? That is exactly what makes Kling AI so interesting. Kling AI is an AI-powered video creation platform designed to help creators generate realistic and cinematic videos from simple instructions. Instead of starting with complicated editing software, you can start with a prompt. Describe the scene, explain what you want the characters to do, and tell the AI how you want the camera to behave. Kling AI then turns that information into a moving visual sequence, and the results can go far beyond simple animations. You can create realistic people, detailed environments, dramatic action scenes, product commercials, fantasy worlds, and cinematic shots. The platform gives you the freedom to experiment with ideas that would normally require a full production setup. For example, imagine you want to create a commercial for a new smartphone. You could describe a futuristic studio with the phone placed in the center of the scene while the camera slowly moves around the product. Instead of renting a studio and setting up professional lighting, you can generate the concept directly with AI. And if you do not like the first result, you can simply try another direction. Maybe you want a dark cinematic environment, maybe you want a luxury style advertisement, or maybe you want something completely futuristic. You can test all of these ideas without changing your physical setup. This is one of the biggest advantages of AI video generation. It makes experimentation incredibly accessible. But Kling AI is not limited to text prompts. You can also start with an image. This means you can create the exact visual reference you want, and then use Kling AI to transform that static image into a moving scene. A character can start walking, a vehicle can drive through the environment, the camera can move closer to the subject. Clouds can move through the sky, objects can interact with their surroundings. A still image suddenly becomes a complete video shot. This workflow is especially useful when you need more control over the appearance of your content. You can decide how your character looks before generating the animation. You can choose the environment, you can define the product, and then let Kling AI handle the movement. The platform can also help create more cinematic camera work. Camera movement is one of the details that can make a generated clip feel much more professional. A simple scene can become more dramatic with a slow push. In a wide shot can establish the environment. A tracking shot can follow a moving character, and a close-up can focus attention on a specific detail. Instead of simply generating motion, Kling AI allows you to think more like a director. You are deciding what the audience sees and how the scene should unfold. This becomes even more useful when creating multiple shots for the same project. You can experiment with different compositions and perspectives while keeping the overall creative direction consistent. For filmmakers, this can be useful for visualizing ideas before production. For marketers, it can be used to create advertising concepts. For social media creators, it can provide unique visuals that would be difficult to film. And for anyone experimenting with AI, it offers a simple way to explore the possibilities of generative video. Another important part of the experience is speed. Traditional video production can take days or even weeks depending on the project. With AI, you can move from an idea to a visual concept much faster. You can generate a scene, watch the result, find something you want to change, update the prompt, and generate another version. That rapid feedback makes the creative process completely different. You can test ideas instead of simply imagining them. And this can change the way you approach content creation. Instead of asking how much a scene will cost to produce, you can first ask what the scene could look like. Instead of limiting your ideas to the locations you have access to, you can create almost any environment digitally. And instead of waiting for the perfect production setup, you can start experimenting immediately. Of course, AI-generated video is not about pressing one button and getting a perfect movie. The best results still come from good prompts, clear references, and creative direction. But that is what makes the technology interesting. You are not giving up creative control, you are gaining another tool for expressing your ideas. Kling AI takes that concept and puts it into a workflow that is accessible to creators at very different levels.